Hello, happy Mercury Retrograde. Starts today. It's Rachel, Intuitive Energy Healer, day 33 of my 100-day video challenge. So Mercury Retrograde, people sometimes tend to get a little worried about it. A lot of stuff can come up. Stuff's always coming up, right? It's just life. That's just what happens. Mercury Retrograde brings things back related to relationships, how you communicate. So people may come back into your life from the past. Things may reappear. Sometimes it affects technology. So you might have stuff breaking down. And so it's really about how you deal with things when they come up. When your computer breaks or something happens to your car, or you have, a text exchange with somebody that's just horrific, right? So how do you deal with it? Well, maybe you realize you need to change the way that you communicate, change your perception on something. Today, my car, I had a weird thing with my car, and I immediately thought, oh, Mercury retrograde, my car is going to, break down. What next kind of thing. And I started to go there and I was like, wait a minute, stop. I don't know what's wrong with my car yet. Let's just troubleshoot. We're going to do this little thing here and see what happens. And I just kept reminding myself that my car was fine in this moment. Like, we're just going to troubleshoot and see what's up with it, and then I can think about other options or what to do next afterwards, but rather than going to the doom and gloom, right? Because I think there's this tendency to go to doom and gloom and everything's horrible, but it's not. So always coming back to reframing any situation and remembering that Mercury retrograde is an opportunity for you to look at how you communicate, and how you communicate with your friends and your coworkers and life around you, and see how life comes to you in that realm of communicating to you. I usually have really good Mercury retrogrades. Usually it brings people back into my life. Well, people, that were friends that I hadn't been in touch with will reach out, or I just have really, I'm able to touch base with my friends that don't live near me, and that feels really good, and I make really good connections. So there's opportunity for Mercury retrograde to be a good thing. So don't get worried. Don't be worried about it. Just pay attention. And if you, it used to be people would say, don't sign any contracts during Mercury retrograde. Don't buy anything, don't make any major purchases. But life happens. You need to go on. So before you make any big purchases, you should probably always, sleep on it a day or two, or really think about it before you make the decision. So before you sign the contract, really think about it and, look at all of the options and look at everything that's happening before you sign. So let me know if you're feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde as we go through this next period. I'll talk a little bit more about it, and I'd love for you to share your experiences with Mercury retrograde in the past, maybe looking at how past Mercury retrogrades have been for you, and using that to do this one a little bit differently if it's been a way that wasn't so great. So tomorrow's Monday. It's been a long weekend for me, maybe for most of you out there. Back to the work week tomorrow. Hope you get a good night's rest and you had a fun holiday weekend. And I will see you tomorrow, and sweet dreams and lots of love to you going into the week. Okay, bye.